These are a few of the Xheli and Hobby Parts branded blue Lipo batteries, and I've got three of them here. One is a 3S 3 cell, that's 11.1 volt, 2200 milliamp hour, 25C pack. This one is a 6 cell 6S, 22.2 volt, 3000 milliamp hour. This one's a 20C. And this one is a 5000 milliamp hour, 22.2 volt. That's a 6S, and this one's a 25C. This battery is for my 450 sized helicopters. I also have a few fixed wing airplanes that are electric that I can use this in. This 6S 3000 is for my EXI 500. I also have a fixed wing electric airplane that I use this in as well. And then this is for my Thunder Tiger 550, which typically will use a 4000 milliamp hour pack, but this actually fits into a Thunder Tiger 550 just fine. Goes in that way into the 550. I've also flown this on a friend's T-Rex 600. It does very well on that as well if you're flying 6Ss. These battery packs come in with these 4mm bullet connectors, which is fine if that's what you standardize on. You can take two of these. Let me grab the other one here. And if you solder the correct orientation, one is a female and one is a male. So if you solder the other end correctly, then you can get these to mate up. I happen to have standardized on the Dean's T-plugs, so that's what I put on these. I put these on myself, soldered them. Okay, so you can put whatever connector you want. Once again, it comes with these 4mm bullet connectors, which are not bad. I just happen to have standardized on the Dean's quite some time ago. These batteries, I have been flying the Zippy or the Turnigey Flight Max batteries for the last couple years, and I'd say that these are pretty much about the same in terms of measuring the internal resistance of the packs. The blue Lipo are pretty much on par with the Zippy Flight Max. So if you were looking for something to compare it to, those who are familiar with the Zippy Flight Max, they kind of changed their name to Turnigey and so forth. These batteries are, I'd say, about the same in terms of their 25C pack compares favorably with the Turnigey 25C pack and so forth. One nice thing about this 3000 milliamp hour pack compared to the, I think it's the Turnigey that I have, is that this is a little bit thinner, so it fit under my EXI 500 canopy a little bit better. It's a little wider, but then thinner, so it doesn't stick up as much. So that was nice that it fit in there. And once again, these battery packs compared favorably, if not slightly better, in terms of their flight performance when I was flying them to the Turnigey Flight Max of the same C rating. Don't let the C ratings fool you. A 25C 2200 milliamp hour, you might say, hey, I'm not going to be running 50 amps from this thing. Why would a 25C pack be better? Well, the internal resistance of the higher C rating batteries should be lower, and what that means is that when you're trying to pull more current from it, the battery voltage doesn't drop as much. All batteries will drop voltage under current load, and the higher the C rating, the lower the internal resistance should be. That's not always the case with some of the batteries that I've gotten off of eBay. One brand name, Mystery Brand, have been pretty crummy for me. They might rate them at 25C, but the internal resistance is so horrible that when you pull full load, they're dropping a volt or two, and then that makes your speed controller voltage cutoff kick in. So higher C ratings for when you're pulling more current. You got more pitch in those blades. You're trying to pull full throttle on your airplane. The higher C ratings will perform better. I tell people in general, when you're a newcomer and you're learning to hover and stuff like that, you're better off getting several of the 20C packs for a little bit cheaper, because you're not going to be pulling a lot of current. You're not worried about punch outs. You don't want to be hit to be ultra powerful right at the very beginning. You're trying to get flight time, and one of the best ways to do that is to get multiple packs for a little bit cheaper. So the 20Cs tend to be just fine for that kind of thing. When you're running the 6Ss like on the 500, 20C is not bad. I probably would recommend the 25C for most people who are out of the novice stage. But I've actually found the 20C has been not too bad for my 500. Once again, you know, the higher C ratings, the batteries will get a little bit bigger. The internal resistance will be lower. And that's actually one of the things that I find will bog a motor more often is the battery pack and not just the actual style or brand or quality of the motor. A lot of times it has to do with the battery pack just not putting out. But that's my review of the blue Lipos. I like them. I plan on getting some more as I need. I've been sort of in need of some more 25C 2200 milliamp hour packs. I'm in need of some 30C packs, and look forward to getting some more.